Hi there, it's Jennifer Lively from CCPL's Tech Team, here with another Tuesday Tech Tip about Facebook. This time we're going to talk about events, how you can set up an event on Facebook and invite others, and how you can control that event along the way. So take a look with us and I'll show you all about events in Facebook. So when you first log into Facebook and you're here seeing your news feed and sort of the main home page of your account, you'll notice on the left there is a task pane of all the other parts of Facebook that you can get to. Well, I don't see events here, but if I click on See More, I'll actually be able to scroll down and find it there in the list. So once I click on events, then I'm going to be seeing a lot of different things happening in my area, probably things that my Facebook friends have shown interest in, or other maybe pages I follow have tried to promote here. Different things will be happening. But you can scroll through and just see what's going on and what might interest you. But if there are things that you have been invited to, notice how the task pane has changed on the left, and now you'll see your events. Well, if you click on your events, it'll be very specific to things that you've been invited to or things that you've created to invite others to. So I only have one birthday party invitation here. It's a surprise party, so I've had to block out some of that. I wouldn't want to ruin the surprise, but I have been invited to this. And so I can choose whether or not I RSVP. I would simply come down here and choose Going, and I can also click to get more details. So once I click on the event, then I can scroll through and I see a little bit more about where it is, what to expect, different posts about the event, maybe getting us ready for it and what to expect there. There's also the guest list over on the side, so you can see how many have been invited and what those responses have been so far, a location for the event, and so forth. So pretty easy to kind of manage that. And again, you have other choices up here about whether or not you'll be able to attend. So if you wanted to create an event, you would simply come over to that task pane on the left and choose Create New Event. So you have choices here. Facebook, since the coronavirus and everything that has come with it, also has their own video chatting option through Messenger, their chatting service. And so you can kind of do an online event that way. So they are just kind of getting in on that game a bit. And on the right, you'll see what's a little more traditional for events, which is in person. So you can get together with specific people, it says. So we're going to click on that option, and you would be able to name the event. You'll see here, you choose the date. Of course, you would perhaps want to change that, and all of that can be controlled here on the left. So you can choose the date from the calendar. You can enter a start time, and you can also add an end date and time as well if needed. Now, the privacy is probably the most important. If you click on privacy here, you'll be able to see if it's a group where you are going to be able to choose very specific people. If it's public, anyone on Facebook could potentially be notified of that event and be able to participate. You could just send it to your friends or to a group that you're a part of. So you want to be very careful about those restrictions when it comes to who can see that invitation. So that's how you get started with creating your own event, and then you're well on your way. There's a final step we won't be able to see there when it comes to posting, because I'm not going to create an actual event here, but when you're finished, and I'll just close here, you'll be able to come back to that events page, and it does, remember, give you some options there on the left where you can not only see about events that you are planning to attend, but you can also go ahead and check in on the invites of other events. You can mark whether or not you're interested. You can go into the ones that you're hosting, and you can even see past events. And when you go there and scroll through, you'll just have a nice little history of things that you may have participated in before or were invited to. The events page is also where it houses the birthdays for your friends. So you can click on birthdays and you'll be able to stay up on who has a birthday coming up and who you'd like to wish a happy birthday to. So you'll see those there as well. When you go back home, you'll see your news feed again, and you can go back into events there on the left. Sometimes you'll see some little reminders over here on the right side, especially with birthdays, and you can also go up to search Facebook and type events and look for things there as well. So that's what you need to know to get started with Facebook events. I hope you found that helpful, and I hope you remember that you can give us a call or email anytime you need help with your technology needs. Our phone number at the Tech Team is 843-805-6885, and you can email techteam@ccpl.org. We'll see you next time.